www.shamanssong.com. This website is a personal development site for my novel, Shaman's Song, which is part of the backstory for my personal spiritual quest, by Reverend Esnur. Part 1, 20,000 BCE, Finding the Great Crystal. Part 2, 12,000 BCE, Dreams of Atlantis, Crystals of Power. Part 3, 2150 CE, The Books of the Crystal Tower. Shaman's Song as a novella grew out of a spiritual project I began in the 1970s after reading Israel Regardie's Middle Pillar. It is part of the backstory for my personal spiritual temple. The 3 novels, mental exercises, take place on Earth, Old Terra, and on the world Zomtate, which may be understood to be another Earth in the multiverse. As the poet E. E. Cummings said, quote, "There is a hell of a good universe next door," end quote. Humans from Old Terra arrived on Zomtate, the world of the energy beings, dragons, Mach Rodot, through a Wenware gate. That world may also be considered an alt-timeline version of Old Terra after the changes brought about by an asteroid strike that occurred in the 21st century CE. Trimancy, divination by threes, is an essential aspect of the interaction between the Spirit Temple, the Great Crystal Tower, and this world of space-time limitation. Based on the tri-valued logic of yes, no, indeterminate, the method of divination may be compared to other forms, such as the I Ching, that are based on two-valued logic. The essay on trimancy is at lifespirit.org/trimancy.essay.html. The trimancy video is at LifeSpirit YouTube. From the introduction to Book 1. Imagine that time in the distant past when the great glaciers were continuing their multi-millennial retreat from the face of the land masses of the northern hemisphere. Homo sapiens had been growing to dominate the planet as nomads, crossing among the continents, with the presence or at least memory of the great ice, always there, far to the north. Signing, language, and culture developed, and at some point humans began to abstract from the language that, along with fire and their stone toolkit, was a major indicator of their culture, to embody thoughts in physical form. Art was being born. Signs were abstracting. The ancient Venus statues, with their promise of fecundity, came earliest, with vigorous cave paintings of animals, humans, shamans, and deities soon following. Crystals, light catchers, were sought for their mystical powers. This story starts in that world. Matrodot Tetatode, Matrodot Chapode, Labzaum Alazamor, Zakor Akazdamor. Space-time dragon, great crystal dragon, make your god self, forge your reality. Matrodot Tetatode, Matrodot Chapode, Yashioy Ye Tupsomor, Domlepor Ye Lazoi. Arise from the depths, we dance before your power. Matrodot Tetatode, Matrodot Chapode, Domamyoy Aletor, Domlepor Ye Lazor. Enter into this place, we dance before our power. Matrodot Tetatode, Matrodot Chapode. Yashioy Yez or Yash Zomor, Kli Romamyoy Yech Lazor. Arise to the heights, return with greatest power. Space-time dragon, great crystal dragon, Matrodote te tatode, matrodote chapode. Pound.